It's about to go down.
Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Bolo freaking Biggs. I got no AKAs for y'all today because I'm tired. Anyways, wasn't expecting to do a video today. We actually, I'm testing out my new camera stand. It's made by UBeesize. It's one of those little tripods where you can connect your phones. I don't use fancy equipment. I just don't. But I do want to put out a clearer video than I have in the past. It's been like $14 on Amazon, man. It comes with a remote so I can start the videos from when I'm away. Better quality when it's faced the right way versus doing selfies all the time. So hopefully that'll be a lot clearer for you guys. Anyways, insert video of tripod so that people can see it. You can curl it up. You can do all sorts of fancy twists and balancing and all that good stuff. It comes with a little cord that you can there go my goddamn ums again. So that you could wrap it around your hand or whatever. God. This piece is, I guess, for the GoPro, which I don't have. Like I said, I'm not fancy like y'all. I don't plan on starting no damn Patreon accounts to get that shit, but do you. Anyways, this is the carrying bag. I love this quite a bit now. I use it overnight, playing around with it. This is the remote that comes with it. It lets you use it on Androids and I guess iPhone. All you do is just turn on your Bluetooth. You turn this on. You turn on your Bluetooth on your radio, on your phone. Turn this on, and it'll search for it. You don't have to put any codes or anything like that. If it's not compatible, they say that you can download the application. So I'm loving it. Hope you guys get better quality videos from me, or at least clearer. I came into work. Nobody's really here working today, so I had some time to kill because of the storm. As you guys know, I live in Virginia, East Coast, and there's a Norwegian storm coming, so it's all fucked up. But it gave me an opportunity to wash my bus. It's supposed to rain. Well, it did. It has rained really hard. Started sleeting and so on. But so I took an opportunity to wash my bus. Free water, man. That's how I roll. Free H2O. Free water. So I did that. Insert funny video. I'm just reminding myself, guys.
Cleaning the back of his bus in 30-degree weather with ice coming down. Oh, he said, heck with the umbrella. Now he's climbing up on the ladder. He does have a cigarette in his mouth. What he does for that bus. Unbelievable. That's his baby.
After I washed it a little bit, I wanted to get inside to just warm up the bus. I like to test my cold starts because it is a diesel engine. Let the go plugs go. Sometimes I do it twice and then I start it up. Anyways, I was inside and sure enough, nothing ever goes well. I always told you guys I would always show you steps, show you my wins, and show you my losses, my struggles. And I took an L today. Got leaks in places that I misjudged. I thought I did a really good job the first time. Thought I did a good job the second time. But I have leaks in areas that are pretty concerning. You guys know how I feel about leaks and sealing up the bus. I can't say it enough. For those that didn't strip down the bus, I guarantee you right now when I go show you guys, you have the same leaks. I'm so happy that it's still in skeleton form. I was going to start working on the frame. But guess what? I took an L. Let me show you guys. Fuck am I, dude? I got a motherfucking remote, son. I'm gangster, son. It's now starting to snow. The temperature's dropping. I got sleet. Starting to ice up. Got my bus running right now, just so it's not too cold inside. What y'all know about that HwyLIFE? Gonna go right into it. All my windows are taped from the outside, just because I was painting and so on. Let me turn off big diesel so that you guys can hear me. Turn on the lamp so I can isolate it down for you. Okay, so when I came in here, I started seeing watermarks. To help you guys on your build, how to identify. Just follow the streaks, man. It's not rocket science. This is what I'm talking about. So I followed the line, and you could actually still see drips. I got water coming in from my original reverse lights and my original, what's that shit? Running lights and brake lights. That shit is still dripping. I need to replace that assembly, which I already have. I just didn't think that I was having that big of an issue. If you follow the water line up, just follow it backwards. You'll see where it's coming from. This here is a big issue because there's nothing there. There's no holes, there's no nothing. It's coming through the seam. I have to locate where it's at outside. I think the main problem is the fiberglass, being that this shell back here is not perfectly flat from the outside. I don't have any leaks up here, but this one, you notice that line there? Follow it back, guys. You'll see water stains. It's a good thing that it's raining right now, but if you guys go into the bus after it rains, just follow the line. It goes all the way up. That there is a crack in my fiberglass up top. I need to find out exactly what that looks like. When I looked at it from the outside, it looked like a spider crack, like a spider web crack. Here, it's puddling up. But as you guys can see, I don't have any water lines. So I followed it, and I came under here. I don't know if you can see there. But from here, I can see that the metal is wet. So my best guesstimate is that it's getting, none of my windows are wet here. Well, sort of a little bit wet. But this is my emergency door. I always knew I would have to go back and redo that because it actually opens all the way out. But from following it, I think I'm getting water through that channel somehow. But the ceiling's not wet. So it's isolated to this area. And guess what? It's the seams that I always talk about. The track here on the outside, which is my guardrail, I need to caulk it more or take it back out to see what the heck's going on. Or it could be this window on both sides. So this gasket seal on the front and outside is starting to curve a little bit just because of the weather and the age. I may go ahead and just caulk around the window. No, it's not something you would typically do, but I might add to that sealant. I mean, excuse me, my gasket. Looks like I got water here too. Okay, it puddled up here, so. Oh, I see that line. Nice. I see that water line. Look at that. There's a hole there. So there's a hole there where the water's coming in from, but nothing up top. So my ceiling is sealed. I walked around it already. While I was trying to adjust my camera, I noticed water along the trim of my actual window. Man, I wish I had 2 hands, 3 hands. Along, this is where I caulked here. But if you can see, this is the rubber piece that holds the window in. That's where the water's coming in from, as you can see. So I need to address that. The best case scenario I'm thinking is caulking along the rubber, nice and thick, onto the window and the side to give it a new gasket. I'll clean it up first. But looking along, like I said, there's no leak on the ceiling, no leaks where I addressed my sealing off there's no leaks over where the hatch that we sealed. What I wanted to show you guys as I was walking around, you see these screws that come through the wall? Unlike what I did over here, every time I put a new screw in, I put my caulk in, dry as can be, new caulk in. Now some of these I haven't addressed. These old ones are major concerns. Some of them are wet and there's nothing around it. Here goes some more water. Some of them are wet, so, and there's nothing above it or under it. I'm sorry, above it to indicate leak. This is my cab area. I have a leak in my fiberglass. That's where the clearance lights used to be. I bonded it from the inside and the outside. I gave it more support on the back side. I need to address that. If I recall, there was a crack, another spider crack up top. Let's look in this corner. Looks like the water's just running from here. This side is my passenger side. I have 0 leaks. But when I address my driver's side, whatever I do over there, I'm just going to reinforce it here so that I don't have the same potential issue. It is possible that the rain is coming from that direction, which is why the passenger side is not wet. I'm going to take you outside. Still snowing. I'm going to take you outside and kind of see what's going on. Don't worry about this water here. It's from when me opening the door trying to check. So let's attack the first one. My bottom lights here is leaking. Now, there could be several potential issues. Possible that I didn't put enough silicone around it the first time. I'm thinking it's going through the screws, maybe the housing. That's not any good. This is the piece where you actually pop the lens off. Pretty sure water's getting in there. Look how loose that is. Water's probably getting back through there. That's one issue. Same thing with the housing up top. These lights I took from up top because they were much newer. And I was like, damn, that's gonna be good. Apparently not. The water stain you guys saw. Now I haven't hit the screws yet, but I guess I won't have to if I'm gonna replace the lights. Now this is the one that's concerning. Remember where the water's coming through? So if I follow it, it should be here. Now, either I didn't do a really good job with sealing up here, but I'm pretty sure, I can almost bet on it, that it's because of the screws. Because that's where I don't have caulking. Now I did a lot of caulking on the actual screws and rivets on a lot of areas like this here. But it looks like I'm gonna have to back these out one at a time. Shoot some caulk in there. Put some caulk on my new screws, stainless screws, and reattach these one at a time. That way it doesn't fall out on me. I went ahead and caulked underneath just so no moisture gets under there. But now I'm gonna have moisture because fucking the water, it was taking water. Remember when I was talking about the rubber gasket on the inside and outside? I think what I'm gonna do is put caulking around here, all the way around. Now I remember when I was sanding, this flap top area is pretty flappy, just because of the age. I can't replace those windows. I'm gonna clean it up real good, get inside the tracks, and then I'm just gonna caulk the shit all around, and I'll show you guys that in a later video. Those lights that I took out, I put a new disc in, I put caulking behind it, and then I rivet the shit out of them so it's sealed tight, and then I caulk the inside. Now this is the gasket I'm talking about on the window. You see this rubber trim that holds the glass in? I didn't caulk that because I figure window sealed, it's good. Look how the water's just sitting there. I'm sorry, the water's just sitting there right now. I think the gasket's old, but like I said, it's part of the window that holds it in. I caulked this here. I know the water's not getting in there because I hit it with a lot of caulk. So what I'm gonna do when I do get a chance with good weather is I'm gonna put caulking all the way around the glass where the actual gasket is, and I'm just gonna go follow it, and I'm gonna go up, and I'm gonna do the top and the bottom like that. I noticed this the other day. Look how rusty those screws are. Okay, it could be seeping in back there quite a bit. Look at this. So I'm gonna take all those out. I'm gonna sand this down. I'm gonna prime it up. I'm gonna shoot some caulk in there just to get it built up a little bit. I'm gonna dip my stainless screws, new ones. I'm gonna put them in. And I don't like this gap here. Actually, look, if I push on it, looks like it's giving a little bit. Oh, it's because of the aluminum. Yeah, when I push on this, guys, it feels like almost an air pocket. So look, it's squeezing the water out. That's no bueno. I'm gonna cock the fuck out of this. God damn. There's a lip here. I'm gonna cock that again. Well, I never did. I'm gonna cock that. Look at the screws, man. There's gotta be water getting behind there. Fuck me. Okay, like I said, guys, I know for a fact those that didn't strip down, you would have never seen that leak on the inside, because if it comes in slow, it'll probably dry up with your insulation before you even know it, and then the rust is building. And this is what I'm talking about for my emergency window. You see that gap? I need to address that. I always knew I did, but I'm gonna do it a lot sooner. I was just gonna put like a door jamb gasket so that when it closes, it's like it'll seal. I need to address that a lot sooner. You actually look up top underneath my rail. I actually cocked underneath there too because I was worried about buildup. Time to go on the ladder. Okay. Yeah, this is shitty. So I did have half-ass job. You see this spider cracks here? It's my fiberglass. No bueno. I need to address that. I need to do a better job. I'm gonna come back. I'm a metal shield. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I need to address it. These are the rivets I put in for where my lights used to be. You see how I coated the shit out of the silicone? I mean, out of the area with caulk. It's dried. It's well sealed. Then I was like, fuck it. Let's just do the rest of the bus that way. You see the roof there? I think that's very important. I might actually go back and do a second coat of caulk, just to make sure before I paint the top with Henry's Tropical Cool to seal it. And I'm actually gonna do at least 2, maybe even 3 coats to seal the bus up top. We're talking about sealing. This is the passenger side. People thought I was crazy when I was putting caulk on each rivet, on each screw. I did 2 coats right there, guys. And guess what? It's the passenger side. I concentrated mostly on the passenger side because that was the side that was facing everybody, and I just didn't want a big yellow bus just focusing on everything. But yeah, I'm doing that to the entire roof. I'm gonna do 2 coats of the caulk, and then my tropical, another area that I was talking about. Okay, as it got wet, that's no bueno. Did you guys just see that? I got a little bit of movement there on the fiberglass. You see that spider? The spider crack? I need to address that. Man, fucking weather. Ooh, what does that mean for me? So I gotta say to myself, you got more work to do. I'm so lucky that I didn't start framing and the weather came through bad. Yeah, that's so the light fixtures where it was coming in, I always knew that I was going to replace those lights. Cause I was on to another gentleman. God, something squirrel. I got a bad memory, guys. He had a really nice housing that had the reverse, the stop, and the signal. It was a rectangle housing like the newer buses. I'm gonna just go with those. I have those already. Anyways, the most important, the one that bothers me the most, shame on me because I should have seen it, were the screws and the window. I assumed that the windows were good because I knocked out the exterior of the window around the edges and so on when we put it back in and then got it in place. I never thought the gasket was bad. Yeah, the window seal, I should have known better. I'm 99.9% sure it's the window seal where the glass actually is within the frame. I never thought to do that, but now that I think about it, if it's old, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put caulk around the frame and the glass. Before I put it around the frame and the bus, from the inside, the outside, and in between. I'm just gonna take a bead, a nice generous bead around the window, each window, and that should address that. But as far as the screws, man, shame on me. I should have known better. A lot of those screws were rusted. I'm fucking replacing them. That's what I meant by I guarantee you guys have leaks. Your rivets and your screws are old, rusty, corroded, dented, bent, whatever. I saw one in there. It looked like a somebody stuck the back end of it in acid, and it was wet. So just imagine a nice brand new screw. You got it in place, and you fill it up with water. And as it eats away at the rust eats away at the screw, it's getting thinner and thinner. And guess what? It breaks the seal and it leaks. I'm replacing all my shit with stainless. I'll do it one at a time if I have to. I don't give a shit. That's very, very bothersome to me. I don't even know if that's a good word or not, but I don't even know if that's a real word, really. You know how us fob do. We be making up shit. Yeah, I'm not going to make this video super long and rant on and on. But, fuck, man. I really thought I was going to be working on framing. Oh, well. I'm blessed. I'm blessed that this weather came through. Yeah, I got nothing else, man. Go back and check your shit, y'all. I pray for y'all that have already completed your build and didn't address it. The folks that haven't and are just now catching up, y'all see my struggle. I told you guys from the very beginning that these videos aren't going to be entertaining. They're not going to be of some fancy build of cabinets and so on. I'm going to show you the struggles of building a bus. It's really hard. It's really hard, but you don't have to make it hard. Just go slow and do it the right way, man. Shit. Don't take shortcuts. That's all I got. I'm going to go get me some fried chicken. Popeyes. Shout out to Popeyes. This build is hard. Sorta. If you don't take shortcut, you won't feel the wrath of it later. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Hopefully the video quality was better, except from when I was inside the bus. It's hard work, guys. It really is. But it's still very enjoyable to me. And I know my end result is gonna be something that I was careful with and something that suits me. Even if it turns out ugly, I don't give a fuck. It's something I created, something I put my hard work into, something that I want. Just keep that in mind. Stay committed. Don't sell out, and do you. Your boy Biggs loves you. Y'all be good. Be good to each other, and I'll see y'all on the flip side. Bolo Biggs out. Yeah, I don't know.